Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Rachel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. We're gonna be doing a lip product declutter, okay? This is a big one. I'm gonna pop up a picture of my lip drawer right now. It is insane. It's so overflowing. I can't see anything and I just can't have that. So my goal for today's declutter video is I want to be able to see all the lip products in my drawer. So I did accomplish that. Spoiler alert. I did accomplish that today. So a couple of disclaimers. All the makeup that I go through and declutter in my collection, if it is lightly used, especially lip products, lightly used or not used, I pass them on to friends and family members. But if they have been used quite a lot or if they're old, I throw them out. I don't like to pass on especially lip products that I've used a lot because it's kind of gross. So that's where all the decluttered lip products go. If you have a question about my nails, I do get my nails done at a salon, and so it's a gel polish with a chrome powder on top, so I don't know exactly what it is. And I will say for this declutter video in particular, I filmed this declutter. It took hours to film, and as soon as I pressed the button to stop recording, I realized I had not plugged my microphone in. So the audio on this is really not good. I'm so sorry. I hope that isn't a deterrent. It's not so bad that you can't hear me talk, but it's definitely not as high quality audio as I usually have. And I'm super picky. I really almost didn't upload this video, but I hope you can enjoy it anyway and just get a feel for what's in my collection, what I do end up decluttering, and I think that's all I have to say. If you enjoy this video while you're watching it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Let's do it. Okay, so you saw the picture of my lip drawer. It is overwhelming how many lip products I have. It is time to get rid of stuff that is old. That is one thing that I'm determined to do. Like, I've held on to a lot of things over the years that are old and they just need to go. I'm not doing lip liners because I did actually recently do a lip liner. Like, I went through it myself off camera. So I don't think I need to do that. Let's start with liquid lipsticks first. Right, so I have quite a lot of liquid lipsticks. Like, my goal is I want to be able to fit them in this thing without it overflowing. And liquid lipsticks are probably the lip product category I wear the least. So I really don't need this many. So I am going to declutter this Rare Beauty. And I have another one too, another Rare Beauty one. Just they're very old. Like, I've had them for years. I wore this one the other day and actually really liked it. It is something that I might consider repurchasing in the future, but like, these are just old and I don't want old like lip products near my mouth. And I did recently get another red liquid lipstick, like free with purchase with something, which you'll see in a little bit. So I don't need 2 red liquid lipsticks. I just don't need them. So I'm gonna declutter these. I'm gonna keep the 2 liquid lipsticks that came with the Odenzai and Gxve collection, the Halloween collection that launched around Halloween. These are just gorgeous. I have Swamp Fog and Shadow Creature. I did get this whole collection in PR and I really like this liquid lipstick formula. It is a comfortable, like moussey, almost like a velvety liquid lipstick, so they're not overly drying, and the colors of these are just beautiful. I really don't need to be swatching a lot, but I'm going to because these are just beautiful. So that one is Shadow Creature, and then Swamp Fog is the one that I've reached for the most. It's like a brown, like with a yellowy orange undertone, like beautiful fall colors. And like I said, I do enjoy this formula, so definitely going to keep these. And Angelica is my friend, so of course I want to keep them for that reason as well. I have so many liquid lipsticks from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is actually a gloss, so that shouldn't be in here. So I'm most likely going to keep them all just because they're a brand that I love what they come out with. Okay, so all of these are from Unearthly. I feel like I might be missing some that are buried in the drawer. It's very likely. So if we come across them at some point, then we'll deal with it when we get there. So these 2 just are the newest ones that came in the Halloween collection, like the Devour collection. We have Destroy and we have Chomp. Destroy is like a cool toned gray color, and Chomp is like a purple. I'm gonna keep these, like they're just brand new to my collection generally, like still even testing them. I really love this new packaging. It almost looks like a crystal. So definitely we'll be keeping those. Oh, and there's another one. There's a third one. I thought so. This one is a green one in the shade Yummy. So I will keep these. These three came in the Halloween mystery box from last year. So these are the matte liquid lipsticks. All the rest of these I think are satin. They're not marked, but I think these are the only true matte liquid lipsticks I have. And again, I'm going to keep them just because they're... Actually, you know what? I don't need to keep this green one because I have this green one. I don't need two green liquid lipsticks, and I prefer the satin formula over the matte, so I am going to declutter this dark green one called Ghoulish, but I'm going to keep the black because I'd like to have just one black, and then this purple is kind of fun. I might want to reach for this, you know, for whatever reason. So the purple one is in the shade Wicked, the black one is in the shade Savage. So I'll keep those. So these three I purchased myself and went like in the same order. And when I got them, these two look very, very similar to the point where it's like, I don't need both. So let's swatch them and see. I think these are satin liquid lipsticks. I don't know if they're satin or matte. It's hard to remember. Oh, these are pretty, huh? I think I'm going to keep the lighter one, which is Fatal. Like I said, I don't need both. So I'll keep Fatal and I'll declutter Leaves. And then I have this shade Grim, which is a very interesting shade. Let's swatch these two next to each other. Do I need to keep both? Probably not. Let's see. That one's really pretty. Very deep. And this one is from the... Yeah, they're not quite the same here, as you can see. They're close, but this one is an almost black. So I'll keep both for now. Another year. Let's see how much use I get out of them. All right, all of these with the like fun snow globe tops were in, I think, various mystery boxes. I'm going to declutter these two. Like, they're just colors I won't use. This one is in the shade Smooch, and it's like a really, like, it's a pink color. And then Flirt, which is like a deeper purple. I just don't wear these colors. I don't see myself reaching for them, so we don't need to keep those. I will keep these three. This one is Gnarly, which is definitely like a true orange liquid lipstick, which is a very interesting color. I have the shade Delight, which is like a cool toned brown. And then this one is my favorite. I reach for this one all the time. This is in the shade Dreamy. It is just a gorgeous, warm, light nude. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I will be keeping that one. So there are three Blend Bunny liquid lipsticks, but I can only find two. I have no clue where the third one is at all whatsoever. Like, I cannot find it for the life of me. We may discover it along the way, but these two are from the Sugar and Grunge collection, I believe. This one is in the shade Moody. Oh, so pretty. I really like this formula. It's a little bit more of a kind of a hybrid between a liquidy formula and a moussey formula. They don't dry down all the way. This one is in the shade Sweetheart, which is a pink. I'm not really a pink girl, but I will keep this around just to have one pink liquid lip, but I will keep both of these. The third one is like I feel like a deeper cool toned color. I don't know, like I said, we may come across it at some point during this video. Found another Rare Beauty liquid lipstick, which I am going to declutter. Like I already said, it's pretty old. This one from Joa Beauty is extremely drying on the lips. Like, I don't enjoy the formula at all. So this is the TMI Velvet Lip Color. It's a pretty like warm nude, but I don't like the formula. It's too drying. I have this one from About Face. This is the liquid lipstick in the shade Canyon on Fire. This is a beautiful, super unique shade, a like orangey red, gorgeous. I will say these are very like matte. They dry down completely, almost like an old school formula. They are kind of drying, but I will keep this around just because I like this color. It's a unique color. If I do want to reach for a color like this, I would like to have it in my collection. I have one liquid lipstick from Lunar Beauty. This is the one that came out with their Siren Sunset collection, their most recent collection, in the shade Sailor. Obsessed. Obsessed with this color. It's like a cool toned, like brown. It is absolutely stunning, and his liquid lipstick formula smells divine. It doesn't dry down all the way. It is almost like a satin liquid lipstick. So I am gonna keep that one for sure. And then I have a bunch from ColourPop. Most of these I got in PR. I did purchase some of them myself. This one is an old one I got in a mystery box that I bought last year or this year. This is fine, but I don't need it. This is in the shade Dance Off. This is the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipstick formula. I kind of feel like they've replaced this with the blotted liquid lipstick formula, where it's not super opaque. It is a little bit more of a sheer coverage, but it does dry down. But I'm gonna get rid of this. I also have it in the shade Zoom Zoom. I never reach for these. I don't need them. I have 2 of the liquid lipsticks from the Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian collection. I love this one in the shade Sailor Fuku. One of my most reached for liquid lipsticks this year. It is just a gorgeous light warm nude. I believe this is the blotted formula. Yeah, this is the ultra blotted lip. I actually really like the ultra blotted lip. Again, more of a moussey formula, not super opaque. It does dry down completely, but it's not overly drying. And I am going to declutter this one though. This is in the shade Sailor Star. It's just a purple, pinky purple that I would never choose to wear this color, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This one I bought myself. This is the ultra blotted lip in the shade Zuma. It's kind of like a nude with a slight like rosy undertone. I'm gonna keep this one. These 4 were from the Wish You Were Here collection. I really like the one in the shade Jet Setter, another like perfect warm nude, a little bit deeper than the one from the Sailor Moon collection. So I will keep Jet Setter. And then these 3, I actually feel like I can part with. They're more like pinky colors, just colors that like I don't tend to reach for. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this one. What is this one? Running Late. This one is a little more terracotta, like a reddish. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I'll keep that one. I'll get rid of these 2 that are like very pink based. I don't really love pink lips. And then I have a few just like from one-off brands, like I only have 1 from. This is the newest one that I've got from my collection. This is what I was talking about with a red liquid lipstick. This is the Kylie Cosmetics red liquid lip in the shade, oh my goodness, the print is so small. Matte liquid lip, I don't know. It's red. It's a red liquid lip. I got it like free gift with purchase. So I am going to keep this one. It's a very like blue-based red, which might be pretty for the holidays. I like that it's a mini, because how many times I'm gonna reach for something like this? Not very often. This was something from the Rock and Roll Beauty Jimi Hendrix collection that I kept around that I really liked. This was the liquid lipstick in the shade Mellow. I really like this. It is a true matte liquid lip. And I feel like I've got now a few of these already that I've kept, like the Ultra Blotted Lips from ColourPop, maybe one of the Unearthly liquid lips that I don't feel like I need to keep this one around, so I'll declutter it. And then this is one of the interesting like Urban Decay, what do they call it? I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a glossy liquid lip. It dries down completely, but it has a glossy finish. It is a very interesting formula. This is in the shade Pleased. It is kind of weird, like it feels very sticky on the lips, but I actually enjoy it. Like, I think it's a pretty good formula. So I am gonna keep that around. I found the other Blend Money liquid lip. I knew it was in there somewhere. This one is in the shade Runaway. Oh yeah, this one is my favorite of the 3. I'm glad I found it. Look at that. Oh, like a deep, vampy, like 90s brown lip. Gorgeous. So I will be keeping that. So for liquid lipsticks, I am keeping 23. I'm decluttering 14. I think that's even a little too many to keep, considering I don't really wear liquid lipstick that often, but it's okay. I'll give these one more shot, like another year, and then maybe I can whittle it down even more, but I'm happy at least that they fit in the little storage basket that I have here. So yeah, that's for liquid lipsticks. All right, let's go to glosses. Probably the category I have the most stuff with. So let's start off with some newer glosses to my collection that I'm absolutely gonna keep because I'm still testing them basically. So I have one from Lunar Beauty. This is a repurchase for me. I owned this years ago when he launched it. This is the lip gloss in the shade Dreamy. It smells divine. It is a gorgeous, just like slightly peach tinted translucent clear gloss with very fine sparkle. Love, love, love his formula. Love the smell, love the packaging. So definitely keeping that. I have 2 of the newest glosses from the Unearthly Devour collection. This is like kind of a shifty multi-chrome, and this one is like a duochrome with sparkle. The pink one is Havoc and the green one is Predator. Gonna keep both of those. Odin's Eye released 3 glosses with their Halloween collection in collaboration with Danielle and NYX. I'm gonna keep all 3 of these. We have 2 in the Shine formula, which is like creamy, no shimmer gloss, Quicksand and Spectral. And then we have one that is the Glow formula, which is like a clear, mostly clear gloss with a little bit of sparkle in the shade Radioactive. Absolutely gonna keep those 3. I have 3 Glamlite lip glosses to talk about. So the first one is the Strawberry Shortcake gloss from Glamlite. It does smell like slightly like strawberries, but very, very subtly. I think I will keep this one because I don't really have like a strawberry colored gloss in any other formula that I can recall. This one from the Rick and Morty collection, I don't know what it's called. It was part of a lip kit that they had. I don't think I'm gonna keep this because it is a metallic gloss. It's just not my favorite preferred formula, so I think I can let this one go. And then I have the Velma gloss from the Scooby-Doo collection, which is like a orangey gloss, slightly orange with some glitter particles. I will keep this one around. I have this one from Juvia's Place. This came with one of their collections this year, the Candy Shop collection. This is in the shade Choco Milo. Love this gloss. It's a pretty darn pigmented brown gloss. It has a very slight sweet scent, but I don't really have a gloss that's like a pigmented brown gloss in my collection like this. So I'm gonna keep this one around. Gloss is gonna be the category that I have the hardest time letting stuff go, I'll be honest with you. I have 3 Fenty Beauty glosses. The original one in Fenty Glow is my favorite gloss of all time, and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know where it is. It must be in a purse somewhere. I'm definitely keeping that one because it is my favorite. And if I don't find it soon, I may have to repurchase it, but I mean, obviously I have so many freaking glosses, as you can tell. I don't really need to repurchase it. But anyway, I have the Fenty Beauty Heat gloss in the shade Fussy Heat. This gloss is very, very spicy. Too spicy for me. I've come to realize that. I've come to accept it. It is too burning for my preferences, so I'm going to declutter it. And then the Fenty Beauty Creme formula is fine. I don't love it. Like, I prefer the one that has the sparkle in it, which is the original. This one is in Fenty Glow as well. I think I can let this one go. I don't really feel like I need it in my collection. It's not like a must-have for me. This one I can also let go. This is the Essence Make Beauty Fun Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Swipe for Happiness. I don't feel like it's plumping at all. Like, if that's gonna deter you from, I don't even think this is available anymore. But it is like a clear gloss with multicolored sparkles. It's fine, but like, I don't need it. It's not a go-to gloss for me. Ooh, this is one of my favorite glosses. And see, this is why I have too many glosses that I neglect the ones that I love. So this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss in the shade Rosy Outlook. A very slight pinky tint, but mostly clear. Just a very like glazed donut look to the lips. It's thick without being sticky, but it is very, very glossy. I love this one. I'm gonna keep it around. Oh, this one, see, this has been sitting so long that it's like actually settled. I think I can get rid of this. It's fine, but I don't love it. This is the AF94 Give 'em Lip High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Honey, I'm Home. It doesn't have any scent, which I love when a gloss has a slight scent. So that's a deterrent for me. It's fine, but again, I don't even need it. I didn't even notice that I still had it. This one I'm absolutely keeping. This is the Patrick Ta Major Glow Lip Shine in the shade She's an Influencer. One of my favorite glosses in my collection. It has like a slight minty tingle to it, but it is just the most beautiful gloss with multicolored sparkles. It has a minty feel and smell. I love it. I lost it for a really long time and then I found it in a purse somewhere and it was the greatest day of that week. This I think I can let go. This is the Besitos de Perla Shimmering Liquid Lip Balm from Alamar Cosmetics. This is like a, well, it's exactly what it says it is, a liquid lip balm where it's balmy. It's pretty thick. It has a, actually doesn't smell anymore. It used to smell like pina coladas very strongly and it doesn't have any sort of smell anymore. So that's a sure sign it's time to get rid of it. This is in the shade Corazon, but I don't need it, so I am going to declutter it. Another thing that I can declutter finally after all these years is the Elf and Chipotle lip gloss, Make It Hot Lip Plumping Gloss. I think I've used this once. It smells like cinnamon, which I love cinnamon, like cinnamon candies. I love Big Red Gum. Let me know in the comments if you also love cinnamon, like what are those, hot tamales or Big Red? Love. These smell like, this smells like Big Red, but I don't need it. I don't use it. It's time to let it go. I have some glosses from NYX. I have two, yes, two of the same gloss. Do I need them? Absolutely not. This is Milky Gloss, both in the shade Milk and Honey. I'm gonna get rid of the one that's pretty much gone because I bought this when it launched 3 years ago or whatever. I can throw that in the trash. I did recently get this one, like free gift with purchase. By recently, I mean like the past year or something. So I can keep this. Love this gloss. One of my favorite glosses in my collection for sure. The NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip or whatever. I'm putting this in the lip gloss category because to me, it's a lip gloss. Like there's nothing oily about this. It's a straight up lip gloss. I don't need it. I don't use it. I didn't really love it. Like it's a fine gloss, but I don't need it. And then I have the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Maybelline. I love this. This is an OG, like classic favorite. Just like milky, like warm nude color. So I will keep that. Then I have my Unearthly Cosmetics lip glosses, quite a few. So this one was in collaboration with Heather Austin. This is the gloss in Omen. Really love this gloss. I've gotten so much use out of it. Definitely want to keep it. The gloss formula for Unearthly is very balmy. It's like not like super glossy, if you will. It's not sticky. It's not like a glazed donut type of look. Very comfortable, very balmy. I love this one that they came out with this year, like a clear with a white sparkle, so I'll keep that. Another like favorite gloss of mine that is a go-to is in the shade Drizzle. Oh, I've gotten so much use out of this one. Again, it's just like a warm nude. A creamy, milky gloss, no shimmer. These three came in, I believe, summer mystery box. This purple one is in the shade Spaz. I'm gonna keep all three of these. We have Sweetness, which is pink. And although I said I don't like pink, I do really like this gloss. I think it is really pretty on the lips. It's not, because it's not like an opaque color. And then Psych, which is an orange with a sparkle. It almost looks like a metallic orange. And then finally I have Zest, which let's swatch that next to it because maybe it's the same. Zest is slightly more red based. I'll keep both of them for now. All right, I have a few brands of just like one-offs. Natasha Denona, my Dream Lip Gloss in the shade Natasha, one of my most favorite glosses of all time. Use it so much, absolutely keeping it. We have the Essence Extreme Care Glossy Balm or something like that in Milky Cocoa. I do like this, but I don't feel like I need it. It is a really pretty, like, cool tone. Maybe I do need it. Maybe I do need it. Yeah, I need it. It's beautiful. Like a light, cool toned, very glossy, kind of a thicker formula without being sticky. And then I have the Nomad Fit de Provence gloss in the shade Miel, which is a pink with a gold reflect. Really pretty. I'll keep that one around as well. And then I have a few glosses from ColourPop. Oh, here we go. I was going to say I have another one. So I have these two from the Sailor Moon collection. I'm going to keep both of these. They're just really pretty, sparkly, beautiful glosses. The new ultra glossy formula from ColourPop that they came out with this year, or like relaunched, I think is phenomenal. I also have this one in the shade It Girl. Love. One of my favorite glosses that I've used this year. It is like a slight alternative to the Fenty Gloss Bomb. So I'm not mad about having that. So I will keep the three of these. I have the Lizzie McGuire Plumping Gloss in the shade Lizzie. I really like this formula. This one is a little bit thicker of a formula, a little bit, I don't want to say sticky, but it's very, very, like, very glossy. And then I have the So Glassy Lip Gloss in the shade Kinda Obsessed. I like this a lot. I have to use it sparingly though because it is quite sticky. Like, to me it's a sticky gloss, but it does give a really beautiful, like, ultra glossy look to the lips, but I just have to use it sparingly. All right, so for glosses, I am going to keep 27 and I'm gonna declutter 9. Not my finest work. but I kind of assumed with the glosses that that would be the case. I definitely probably have other glosses floating around in purses somewhere, but if it's in a purse, that means I reach for it. So I'm most likely gonna keep those, but yeah. I feel better about at least getting ones away that I don't really need, so. All right, we're gonna move on to lip oils next. So I'll be quite honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of these. I love lip oils, absolutely love them. So I have 4 of the Blend Bunny lip oils. I actually used to own 6 of them, but I completely used up 2 of them. So that tells you how much I like this formula. I have 2 from the Sugar and Grunge collection, and then I have 2 from the Juicy and Bare collection. These lip oils are really nice. They do take a little while to like saturate the applicator. The first 25 times you use it, dipping in and out, the lip oil doesn't really saturate the applicator. So it does take a little bit of like break-in time, but the actual lip oil itself is really, really nice. So definitely gonna keep those. Like I already said, I'm gonna keep everything. That's just how it is. I have 2 of the ColourPop Luxe lip oils, which, believe it or not, this one is older than this one, and this one's lettering is completely worn off. I forget which collection this is from, but I did get it in PR. And then this one I got a long time ago in the shade Local Time. I really like the ColourPop Luxe lip oil formula. It's a very good drugstore formula. It does not have a scent though. I wish they did have scents, but other than that, they are really good. I have one of the Unearthly lip oils that they just came out with their Devour collection. This is in the shade Ruin. It does have like a slight purpley tone to it, but it's only slight. The formula itself is really nice, so I'm gonna keep that. I just recently picked up the Lunar Beauty lip oil. This is the mango one, and Expose Me. Stunning. Absolutely stunning formula, so I'm gonna keep that. This is probably my least favorite lip oil formula, but I still like it, and I actually think of this more as a gloss. It is the Sigma Renew lip oil in the shade Tint. Really pretty, just like neutral nude color, but I would classify it more as a gloss. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the gloss category. The Kaja Juicy Glass Lip Oil, I have mine in the shade Plum Paloma. I did receive all of the shades of these in PR, but I only kept one because I clearly have enough lip oils to last me a while. I like this formula a lot. It's very comfortable. It has a slight scent to it, not overwhelming. I like the slight tint of this like plummy kind of color, really pretty. And then this is the newest one to my collection that I've only ever used it once so far. This is the Nightmare on Elm Street and Glamlight lip oil. It's a red lip oil. I don't love the applicator. Like, I wish I had a bigger applicator. Doesn't have a scent to it, so I want to obviously get some use out of this because I literally just got it in the mail a couple weeks ago. So I'm not going to get rid of any of those. So there are 10 lip oils here, 11 if you include the Sigma one. And I'm sure I have other ones floating around in purses, but that's the ones I got here. All right, we're going to go on to bullet lipsticks. This is too many. This is too many bullet lipsticks. I don't need this many bullet lipsticks. So let's go through them. So first off, I have the Essence Hydra Matte lipstick in the shade Honey Slate. Oh my gosh, I remember this. I actually really like this lipstick. Like, the color is gorgeous, but the scent on this is so incredibly strong. Like, perfumey, way too strong. I don't really like it. I mean, I love the actual lipstick, but I cannot get past the smell. So we're gonna declutter that. 1000% keeping the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick in the shade Natasha. This I will never give up. This is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. Just a beautiful neutral pink with a like a shiny lipstick formula. Creamy, opaque, one swipe. Love the packaging with a magnetic closure with a soft matte touch. Love this whole lip kit that she came out with this collection. Absolutely stunning. Another one that I'm definitely not getting rid of is the Give Beauty Original Me lipstick in the shade Lovable Me. One of my most used bullet lipsticks in my collection. It's a true matte formula, but it's not drying, and it is a gorgeous, a little bit deeper warm nude for my skin tone. Love it. I will say I don't love the packaging. Like, the cap has broken that it doesn't click on, so it does fall off occasionally. Not my favorite thing ever. I can let go of these two Oma by Sharon C lipsticks. I've had these for a really long time, and I just don't need them. I have the shade Underrated, which is a very cool toned brown. It's really pretty. And then I have the shade Unfiltered, which is a mauve, but don't need them. They're pretty old. Don't reach for them very often. They can go. I am also gonna get rid of this lipstick from Oh My by Sharon C. This is the Lips Don't Lie Sheer Lipstick in the shade Dope. It's a very, very, very sheer, almost like a lip balm type of formula. I don't reach for this. I don't need it. This also I'm gonna let go of. This is the Milani Salt and Pepper collab that they did in the shade Shoop. This is several years old. I should not be putting this on my lips, but it is a gorgeous, like, deep brown color. Very 90s, very salt and pepper, but I don't need it. While we're on the subject of Milani, I have these 3 matte Color Fetish lipsticks that I love. I love these. I'm tentatively gonna keep all 3. For sure, these 2. The red one, I'd like to. So this one is in the shade Tease. It's just like a gorgeous, neutral light nude. Pleasure, which has a slight pinky undertone, absolutely beautiful. And then this is the red one. I want to swatch this one next to another lipstick that's coming up just to see if they're so similar, but this is a gorgeous, like, blue toned red, and that is in the shade Poppy. This lipstick formula is one of my favorites at the drugstore. It is a true matte lipstick, but it's not drying. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna keep those. I have 2 lipsticks from Glamlight. So this is the other one I wanted to swatch against. This is the Strawberry Shortcake lipstick. This one is a little more pink leaning, isn't it? Oh yeah, definitely. This is very pink. I think I can let the pink go. I don't see myself using a pink lipstick. Like I said, it's very pink. It's very pink. I don't like that color on me. And then I have the Chucky color, which actually is kind of a good replacement for the Salt and Pepper Shoop. It does give me the same vibe, so I'm happy to keep the Chucky one because it's obviously newer to my collection. I have 3 lipsticks from Juvia's Place. This is another one of my most favorite affordable lipstick formulas. It's a matte formula, but it is not drying. One swipe. The packaging is really nice, a soft matte touch. I have Libra, #2020 and Me. Libra is the color that I wore on my wedding day. Just like, look at that. A gorgeous warm nude, so definitely want to keep that. Me, I think, is slightly deeper, but along the same idea, yeah. I mean, those are very similar. That's okay, I'm keeping it, I want to. And then #2020, I think I can get rid of because it is definitely more pink leaning, yeah. That's pretty pink leaning. I don't think I need it, but I will keep the other 2. This is the Joa Air Light lipstick in the shade Fireworks. This is really pretty, but it's pretty drying. Like, the last time I wore it, it was not super comfortable on my lips, so I can get rid of that. I have the 2 lipsticks from the Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles Full Fantasy collection. So I have Mora. I like the packaging where you, like, push one side and the other side comes out. So this is Mora. Do I need this color? I didn't love this color as much. I thought I was gonna like Mora better than Lanny, just because this one's a little more peach, but it's almost white based. I don't know if I love it. I do like Lanny more. Yeah, it's not as, like, I don't know, the undertone is a little better. So I think I'll keep Lanny and DECLUTTER Mora. That was really hard to say. I'm absolutely gonna keep the you know I kept even the packaging. The Star Wars and ColourPop lipstick. This is in the shade Dark Lord. Love this lipstick. Love the embossing on the actual lipstick itself, but it is just a warm nude look. I mean, do you get it? Like, these are my vibes. Really nice formula. I'm gonna keep it. I've got one more lipstick from ColourPop. This one is fairly new to my collection. This is in the shade Layover. I did used to own this, and they asked me to pick some things out from their website to send in PR, and I chose this because I decluttered it a long time ago, so I will keep that because it's fairly new. I have another Essence lipstick. This is nude lipstick in the shade 03 Bold. A really beautiful lipstick, but this one is pretty old, and I've got now 15 different lipsticks in the same color. And again, it's pretty strongly scented. I don't think I need that. I have the e.l.f. This is the newer lipsticks that they came out with this year, kind of duping NARS. I think the packaging is beautiful with the magnetic closure. This is in the shade No Doubt. Listen, it's a warm nude, but look, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. The Huda Beauty matte lipstick in the shade Interview. I'm gonna keep this because I do want like one mauve-y colored lipstick in my collection, so I'll keep that. This is a really pretty formula. This is like a glowy lipstick. I almost put it with my glowy lipsticks. This is the Flower Beauty Perfect Pout Moisturizing Lipstick in the shade Blossom. Just like a kind of sheer, shiny lipstick. Very pretty. And it's shaped like an actual bullet, which I think is not very on brand for Flower Beauty, but listen, I'm not judging. This one is falling apart, but it is a beautiful lipstick. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last High Shine Brilliance lipstick in the shade Close Off. Look at how destroyed mine is. Like, it's a very shiny, it's obviously like melting almost lipstick. It's very close to the Flower Beauty, but a little more pink of an undertone and lighter. I use this one a lot, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I have 3 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I know I have more than 3, but I have no clue where they are. But spoiler alert, I'm keeping them all. So this is Walk of No Shame, which is a gorgeous red. It's like a burnt red, very unique in my collection. Absolutely loving it, keeping it. I have Pillow Talk 1, 2, and 3. Oh, okay, so I only have one more Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I have Pillow Talk 2. I think it's in my purse. I wore it, I do wear it when I do dance competitions. I really like it. This is Pillow Talk 1. I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite color because it is very pink, but I do want to keep it in my collection. And then I have Pillow Talk 3, which is the one I use the least, although it is absolutely beautiful. And I do want to have just one kind of deeper bullet lipstick. I love Charlotte Tilbury lip products. They're just magnificent, so I will be keeping those. And then when I was digging around, I found one more Glam Light lipstick. This is the Velma lipstick. This one is pretty. Yeah, I think I'll keep it around. I did just get it this year, so it's not old or anything, so I will keep that one. Okay, so I am decluttering 10 and I'm keeping 19. Much better. Look how much room there is in here. It's not overflowing. I'm very happy with that number. And then my last category I'm calling Other. These are different formulas that don't really have a strict classification. They might be like very glossy lipsticks, matte lip crayons, glosses in a stick form. So I'm kind of just grouping all of these together for right now. So I have the Milani Ludicrous Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Can't Even. This is very similar to Pillow Talk, and I don't like this formula as much. It's pretty drying to the lips, so I am going to declutter that one. In the same vein, I have the Haus Labs Le Monster Lip Crayon in the shade Honey Matte. I think the color is really pretty, but this one also dries out my lips pretty badly, so I don't want to keep that. This one is newer to my collection, although this is not a new product. This is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. I've been enjoying this one. I'm still kind of testing it, but it is like a sheer kind of plum color, very 90s. I'm gonna keep this one. I have all 3 of the Revie Beauty Effortless Lips, and they kind of remind me of the Clinique Almost Lipstick, but these are actually a little bit more comfortable than the Clinique one. I have all 3 shades, Tulip, Lily, and Dahlia. Absolutely beautiful formula, like so beautiful. And I'll be honest with you, I'm never gonna get rid of these because this is Allie Glines' brand, and she is one of my favorite creators. She's been someone I've been watching for years and years and years and years, and she is someone that I look up to. She has helped me in my channel a lot, and she sent me these in PR. So that was a huge moment for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a huge moment for me. So I never wanna forget that. So this is Tulip, Lily, Dahlia. My favorite one is Lily, which is like the warm nude one in the middle, but all 3 are gorgeous. So absolutely gonna keep those without a doubt. This one is a little bit more glossy than those ones I mentioned. This is the NYX Filler Instinct lip color in the shade Beach Casual. Fun fact, I had this, I lost it, and I loved it so much and missed it so much that I repurchased it. This is lip plumping in the sense that it is very cooling, like a minty cooling sensation. Love this color. It's a very, very light, warm nude. Pretty effortless, like lip balm situation with a slight color and a glossy finish. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. This one is same kind of idea, but a little more pigmented and no minty tingle. This is the ColourPop Glowing Lip. Mine is absolutely disgusting. Let me wipe that off a little bit. This is a very well-loved lip product in my collection. This is probably my favorite lip product that ColourPop offers. It's a very glossy lipstick formula, very comfortable, very easy to apply without a mirror. So definitely gonna keep this. This one is very gross. I probably need to repurchase it. And then all three of these are kind of the same idea. Of course, the OG was the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Pump in the shade Peachy Beige. Love this product, love. This is a very, very glossy, I would consider a gloss in a tube form. And this is just like a beautiful warm nude, gonna keep that. This one I think I can let go of. This is the About Face version. Again, the exact same thing as the Tarte one. This is called the Lip Color Butter, but this is in the shade Cherry Pick, and it's just a little too pink, like a pinkish red. When I first saw it online, it looked a lot more like a warm nude. I was kind of disappointed in the color there. And then this is the Flower Beauty version, Plump Up Gloss Stick. This is in the shade Toasty. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. I kind of feel like this is what I thought the About Face one was going to be. See, it's not as pink, really beautiful, so I will keep that. So I have 8 in the other category that I'm keeping and 3 that I am decluttering. All right, so for lip products in general, I'm keeping 88 and I'm decluttering 36, which obviously like proportionally is not great, but this is a lot of lip products to get rid of. And all of the like storage bins that I have here for my lip products I'm keeping are not overflowing. And I actually feel like I could possibly like see everything and get to everything that I want to get to. So I'm happy with that. That was my goal. So that is very exciting to me. All right, and that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on any of the products I talked about today. I would really love to know. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.